Create a Fatality is one of the most unique features that will shoot Mortal Kombat 12 into hyperdrive and make it one of the most legendary fighting games that it already is. I want to welcome each and every last one of you to a brand new episode of the Mortal Kombat Files. This is episode 4, Create a Fatality. So we're going to get all into that information right after these intros. Get you some popcorn because it's gonna be lit. What's up, combatants? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, I recommend that you hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications, as this is your brand new favorite and only channel where you will get exclusive Mortal Kombat 12 and Injustice news going forward. Now, for those of you that are interested in how did this whole leaking thing come about and how did I get my hands on this and who my source is, I recommend that you go and watch the Mortal Kombat Files playlist that I have on my channel. Episode 1 through 3 will get you caught up in chronological order as to the who, what, when, where, and how. Now that we got that part out of the way, let's go ahead and touch on today's video, which is Create a Fatality. Now, I know a lot of you are scratching your head like, oh my God, they're going to ruin this game. Well, I'm here to tell you that all of these years later, they have finally perfected how they're going to get Create a Fatality to work. Now, if you're familiar with the WWE games that allows you to create an entrance that looks so real and so authentic if done correctly, they're going to be using something similar to that. That is according to the leak that I have here in front of me from my source. So let's dig more into what they're saying, and I'll give my personal opinion here and there. And I'm going to be putting something on your screen in about 3 minutes so I can give you a visual of what that's going to look like. For those of you who have not seen any type of Armageddon gameplay in a very long time, I'm going to put something on the screen. This is how it's going to work. You're going to be able to pick up to about 5 to 6 moves. Once you pick up the 5 to 6 moves, that's going to be it for your fatality because they want to keep it completely short. You will be able to pick all different type of positions, such as laying on the ground, getting on your knees, turning them around, and things of that nature. I think it's an extremely good idea because it's going to make your character extremely personalized, and I cannot wait to see how simple people finishers are going to be and how outrageous their finishers are going to be. Now, this leak suggested that if you're able to complete a certain amount of fatalities when you're playing online, you will be able to unlock other special fatality parts. Now, that comes with the crypt, that comes with forging, and a lot of other things. So I wanted to bring that to your attention, that you're going to have to do a lot of running around to get these special pieces, such as, you know, get on your knees, neck snap, spine removal, those type of things. You know, hopefully this video doesn't get flagged for all of this language, but I will tell you guys this. I think Mortal Kombat 12 is going to be one of the greatest games because they're looking to become the champion of the fighting game arena, just like Grand Theft Auto. I mentioned that in my previous video that I dropped last night. If you did not see episode 2, or I should say episode 3, I recommend you go watch it. It will be at the end of this video. Make sure you smash that subscribe button and turn on post notifications so that way you can stay updated. I am the only one that goes super in detail about MK12, what's to come, and the leaks that I have been given. I make sure that I bring them all the way to your attention. Now, I want you to pause this video because I got a question to ask you real quick, and I want you to pause it after I ask you the question, and I want you to answer it. Would you be satisfied with Create a Fatality? If not, what would make you satisfied with MK12? What is something you want to see that you think they're not going to do? I want you to pause and answer that question and then come back up and continue the rest of the video. Now, I know a lot of you are probably wondering, will weapons be involved? Well, according to my leak, weapons will be involved in your fatalities, but that's going to be something super duper rare because you're going to have to unlock those positions and unlock those parts of your finisher by doing gameplay online, crypts forging, as I mentioned before. So I'm going to let you know that's not going to be easy. That's going to allow NRS to build up the replay value. Now, as you can see here on your screen, I want you to pay close attention. This is Creative Fatality from Armageddon. This is some of what it's going to look like. So pay attention here. All right, this is Lee May. She does this here. Boom. Hits him, turn him around, gets him on his knees. That's the part that I mentioned before. Kicked in the face, kicked in the face. And here's the weapon. Pull out the weapon, stab, and she's going to go for another kick and a complete head removal. So those type of things there is what they're going to be putting in Creative Fatality, but it's going to look more real, more authentic. It's going to look cinematic when they do it, and it's not going to look this cheap and this put together and this custom, or whatever the case may be. Look at this. Quick move. Very quick move. You get the knees and boom. That right there. That is a nice finish. So imagine taking some of the stuff that you just saw, mixing it together and ending it that way. And you got to check out the rest of these. It gets pretty cool up in here. Watch this. Pretty awesome, right? Now watch this part. Wow. That is amazing. Imagine doing that online. Being able to put someone in that position just to see the look on their face. That would be incredible. Now, the fact that you'll be able to use certain weapons is going to get very detailed. Look how he's just breaking his arms, and oh my God. This is just getting out of hand right here. In a good way. Because I like these type of things. I really like these type of things. So I'm trying to do the commentary, but I'm too busy watching this. I mean, it's so good the way that they got it set up. As you can see, Mocap, he does the turnaround here. He does the knee to the back here. And the brain removal from the back. Oh my God. And that too. And he's still going. And just a quick Jax bash on the top. Now, let me go ahead and continue the video and let you guys watch that. So yeah, they're going to have a lot of assets from other games like Injustice also. And then they're going to be using moves from characters that will not be in MK12, such as their what do you call it? Their moveset, their fatalities, all types of stuff. Now, I want to go ahead and give you a hint of one of the other videos. Look at this. Did you see that? He stuck it up her where the sun don't shine. That was a fantastic fatality. Imagine having something like that you can purchase. Wow, it's so brutal. It's throwing me off here. So let me get back to what I was saying. Look at this. Knock on the ground, step on the face, a pop-up. Come on, Serena. Come on, Serena. Woo! Wow. Wow, that's just brutal, man. I barely can finish the video. Okay, so they're going to be borrowing assets, as I said, from other games, which is going to allow them to have a long list of items for you to select from. They're even going to be bringing back assets from older games, so that way they can include it. Watch this. You can't tell me that was dope. That was awesome. There's a lot of awesome stuff here that I would love to mix together. Now, you know how wrestling games, I don't know if you're familiar with them or not, but they tend to keep a lot of assets from the early 2000s from their games. They just port them over to like different systems and stuff, you know. So that's what's going to happen here. They're going to port over some of MK11, MK9 and all of that, so you can have a large list of things to choose from. Mind you, Terminator and them will not be in MK12, so their entire moveset is going to be able to be reused, from the shotgun, the teleportation, all of that. That allows them to keep making money off what they spent their money off. You know, they spent money on these characters that will never be used again after 12. So it would only make sense to take their moves and bring them into MK12. You probably can change them up slightly, just a little bit if you wanted to, but it allows the replay value for the game to go up. Now, woo, my God, did you just see that? My goodness, Shang Tsung, that was brutal. But yeah, they're going to allow you to do those things there, and I think that's going to be completely fantastic. The creativity that they had for Creative Fatality was just out of this world back then, and a lot of people didn't understand it and felt like it completely destroyed the game. But I feel like in 2021, or I should say 2022/2023, that they have this down pack, and I think it's going to make a mega impression. Now, MK11 ending the way that they ended is showing you that they're taking a different direction with the game. They want to get a little more braver and get back into the meaning of Mortal Kombat, which I'm referring to here is that they want you to have more freedom as far as gameplay and things of that nature. And as you can see here, the larger your character is, the more you will be able to do more damage and things of that nature. So I'm going to tell you that. And the reason I know this is going to be the same is because they're just porting it over. They're going to port it over from PlayStation and port it over to their new engine that they're using, so that way they can make this look more brutal, more updated graphics and that type of stuff. Sorry guys, that video completely distracted me. It was just awesome to watch. But let me get back on track here. I want to say I do appreciate you guys watching these videos and supporting these videos. Another question I want to pass off to you guys in the comment section below. How do you feel about what you just saw and me giving you the leaked information that I gave you? Do you feel like there's a possibility that they can actually pull off creative fatality if they kind of nerfed it a little and only allowed you to pick like maybe 4 or 5 creative moves and kept them realistic to where almost every character can do them and it won't look like all choppy and messing things up? Get in the comment section and answer that question. I appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you smash that subscribe button, turn on post notifications, like the video, and share it on all social media platforms. Until next time, I will see you combatants later.